Hey guys, so in the first video in this series, we talked about how do we ask an empowering question that will facilitate the behaviors we are trying to change. And this is something I use with my clients all the time, and it's very powerful. And it was simply, is this behavior or action congruent with my new identity? And we talked about the importance of that. But that presupposes that you have constructed the identity you want. And here's a very simple way to look at that, because our identity is centered around our values and beliefs of ourselves. And we need to either deconstruct a disempowering belief about our identity and who we are, or we need to construct an empowering belief of who we are and who we know ourselves to be. And often you have to do both of those. So here's a simple, very awesome imagery. Imagine a table, and the top of the table is your belief, and the table legs are the references, the things that make that belief true for you. So as an example, let's say I identify as a healthy person. That is my belief. And the table legs that support that would be, I work out every day, I'm a good steward of my sleep and I get 8 hours a night, I manage my stress, so on and so forth, right? Those are references that support the belief that I am a healthy person. Now, when we're trying to create a new belief, often what we have to do is argue on behalf of that new identity by belittling your former identity. So what I mean by that would be you either have a disempowering belief or an empowering belief. Now, a disempowering belief is one of those tables with various references that support that limited idea. So you go in like a lawyer, like you are in a debate, and you systematically essentially attack those references and show how they are not true and not accurate. And you pose countless counter arguments to the point where that belief becomes less certain, because there are 3 stages of a belief. At first, it's an opinion with, minimal references, and then it's a belief with strong references, but you get enough references, it becomes a conviction. So what you do when you have this disempowering belief is remove those references and take it from a conviction to a belief, to an opinion, to eventually not a valid opinion. Now, the flip side of that, when we're constructing a new identity, you need to be the best lawyer on behalf of your soul, where you will construct the argument for why this is the case. So if I am creating a new identity of I'm a healthy person, even if I'm overweight or whatever it might be, I will build in all the references that support that, right? You may not be where you want to be, but you are still doing countless things on behalf of your health and your soul that benefit you. You are acting as a healthy person in this moment, even if your body might not reflect that just yet. So what we do is you sit down, and I do this exercise with clients where we'll draw a coffee table and we will write down every possible leg we can think of that is a reference in support of this new identity. And once you've done that, and then you ask that question from our previous video of, what act is in congruence with my new identity? You start to build a lot of momentum in a way where you encounter less resistance in the world, because you have a clearly articulated perspective of who you are and what's in accordance with your behavior, which makes it a lot easier to do the disciplined acts in a way that doesn't require that much resistance or willpower. So I encourage you, look at your own beliefs of yourself, write them down and pretty much draw a line in the middle of the paper, write all your disempowering beliefs and your empowering beliefs. And like an architect of words, deconstruct the disempowering beliefs and construct empowering beliefs in a way that serve you. It's a simple exercise, but I cannot understate the value of it if you do it sincerely. It has been an absolute gift in sort of rewiring my mind in a way that's aligned with my goals. And I hope it's the same for you. So I wish you well. I wish you empowering beliefs, and have a great day.